Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Is using loops from someone else actually cheating? I don't think so. I think when you use someone else's loops, it's actually making music. I mean, you have to add something to it from yourself, bring in your own sounds, your own drum sounds, synthesizers, melody lines, something like this, right? You have to alter it in a certain way to bring your creative energy to the track or to the sounds you downloaded or you use from someone else. So in this video, I want to show you that I use from time to time this plugin called Arcade from Output. This video is not sponsored. I actually really use it, maybe once a week or something like this, to get inspired, to get in the right mood. For me, it's more important than downloading, I don't know, 3,000 drum loops from Splice or kick drums or bass sounds or something like this. This is something I want to do for myself. But what I'm searching in samples most of the time is getting in the right feel, to the right mood, right? I maybe start a track in a genre I don't do every day, for instance, lo-fi hip hop or something like this. And I need the right instruments and the right chords, the right chord progressions, the right feel for it. So I'm going most of the times for this to Arcade from Output, and I can browse through different genres, select something, add it to my track, and then build upon it. And I want to show you how I do this in this video with some examples, of course. So this is how it looks like here. It's basically just a browser. And on the start page, you have your feed, what's new, and you see new added kits here, new sampler kits. And all these small little thumbnails here you can download. And when you downloaded it here, you can see there's a small little keyboard and it makes it playable. And then you click on it and then you land basically on the sampler view. And you can use the keyboard and trigger all these loops here. You can change the pitch, of course, different scales here. You have some macro controls to add some reverb, air here, some special things, and it changes from sampler kit to sampler kit. It's not always the same effect here. And then you have here the black keys on your keyboard where you can use it for some kind of repeating effects, looping differently, or maybe play it backwards, or stutter effects here. So all kinds of different effects get you started with something. And usually when I use these kits here, I don't use all the samples in there. I just use maybe a pad sound or maybe a chord progression in there. Maybe let's search for something different. You can preview this here with the play button. Oh, these are note kits here. These are actually just like real instruments, synthesizers. But we also have here different lines. Maybe we can go here to lines. Or we search for a different genre here. Maybe go for lo-fi hip hop here. And then you get all the kits with different lo-fi hip hop sounds in it. Something like this. You click on download here, you can see it's good, then you get the download. Then you can click the link here and then you are in the sampler instrument. And then we can use here, of course, our keyboard to trigger some of these sounds. I have to switch my keyboard on here. Can make all kinds of different changes, but I really don't use all of that here. I just want to have some kind of loops I can one shot with my keyboard. So let's use some of this here. maybe add the clip. Maybe get the right speed here. 90 BPM should be fine. Loop that. Try this. Add some reverb. Maybe this is too much. Maybe more like this. And let's see, we are here in EB major. Maybe we switch to C major. Okay, then maybe we use some beats maybe first, like so. So maybe let's search here for this. I don't know. Let's start with this first. Let's do some hi-hats here. It's more like a shaker. Yeah, get this here over here. Maybe we need the bass sound here. Okay, so let's see. Let's transpose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. You can use F pentatonic major. Maybe play something like this. Maybe just quantize this a bit here. And maybe we can use some Wurlitzer here, some E-piano stuff. See how this sounds. We can also use here -6. We can use F sharp, pentatonic major. So basically I used arcade here to get into the groove, to get a feel for the song, to get some atmospherics going. I added some drums to get the groove, a bass sound of course that fits the drums. And then I played some random pentatonic notes on top here. And now it's basically is kind of a thing I could use to build upon and add some arrangements to it, right? So this is basically how I start sometimes tracks with arcade. I use here the search function where you can go into a genre and then you get the right feel, the right mood, the right sounds, the right chord progressions where you can start with and then add something to it. It's super nice actually, and it's super quick, and it's not cheating in my opinion. So the only downside of this plugin or the service is that you have to subscribe. It's a subscription model. You have to pay a monthly fee to access the service. But from all services, from all cloud sample services like Splice, Loop Cloud, and what else, Noise, I use this the most or most regularly because I really need or search for these musical loops to get the right feel for the genre. And sometimes I need to act quick and create something from scratch, and this helps me actually a lot. Yeah, I think there's also a trial period where you can try it out for maybe 2 weeks or something like this. And the second downside is that it's actually a bit slow. The interface is a bit sluggish and it's kind of like a browser, I think, with the HTML backend where you browse through all these things. At least that's how it feels for me. So it's a bit sluggish. But besides that, it's a great service, I think, a great starting point for all kinds of genres. And yeah, I want to show you this, how I use this from time to time, and that it's not a shame to use it at all. I think it's actually great. Okay, leave a like if you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.